What is up? Welcome, Intuitive Sheepdogs, to another podcast episode of the Intuitive Sheepdog podcast with your host, me, Autumn Schmidt. As always, I'm always excited to be in your ears and coming at you with something new to chat about. I want to say, hey, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. This is going to be a Thanksgiving episode. I want to be in your ears talking to you about some things that I wish somebody would have been in my ears talking to me about when I was working the road and I was working holidays and missing time with my family, and what a mind fuck I got myself in. And so I just think that we need to have an important conversation. But before we do so, shout out to our podcast sponsor at The Badge Life. Go check them out on Instagram or their website. They make some cool shit. Also, side note, if you have not looked into the Intuitive Sheepdog Club, this is a members only program / club. Okay. So if you haven't looked into this, I'm telling you right now, you absolutely need to. You need to get off your butt. You need to either message me about it or you need to go and click the link below in the show notes and you need to read about it, because this program it's revolutionary and we're changing a lot of sheepdogs' lives across the world. Okay. And you get a custom podcast in your ears every single Monday morning. And every week you get a bunch of tools. You get different things for you to do, different ways for you to change your perspective. And ultimately, what I'm doing is I am going to be changing how you think. I'm going to be teaching you to do things differently, to ask the universe or God, whatever you believe in, how to help you, how to work with you so you're not working against yourself, essentially. If you're in a bad spot, if you can see that you could be headed down a bad road, this is where you want to be. Okay. So you like the podcast, you like me in your ears, but imagine me creating specific content just for you every single Monday for 8 months. You have something new. I'm giving you something new. Plus you get to be around, if you're a cop, you get to be around a group of cops from all around the world. It's not like these fucking Facebook groups and all these other bullshit free groups. This is a very select, specific few, type of people that are in there. They're actually going to help you. They've become like family in there. They're very open. They want to help you. And if you are not a police officer, but you listen to my podcast, you're more than welcome to join us. I have a group within there for you. You get to be in with the police officers and you get to be in with everybody. We have dispatchers, we have wives, we have correctional officers, we have a clinical behavioral clinician in there, which is amazing. We have a lot of sheepdogs in all different forms in this program. People who are going through the process to be police officers, firefighters. We have, people. I think we have an EMT in there. But so yeah, we're open, and it's something that I want you to take a look at. If you've been hanging out with me for any amount of time, I'm telling you right now, this is life changing. If you like me and you like my vibe, you just need to check it out at the very least. And by the way, I'm offering a 30-day money back guarantee. So you can literally sign up. If you fucking hate it, you'd be like, hey, Autumn, I don't want anything to do with this. And you can get your money back. But the thing is you're not going to hate it. So check that out. The show notes, they'll have the link. You can go to itsintuitivesheepdog.com/sheepdog club. Really simple. The link is also in my bio on Instagram. You can also reach out to me, email me, direct message me on Insta, PM me on Facebook, get a hold of me. And I'll help you out with that. So today we're diving in, and here's the deal. I just want to say thanks. Okay. I want to thank you. I do want to thank you for doing your job. I just want to thank you for doing your fucking job. We needed people like you, like me, to sign up to do this job. And I just honestly, from the bottom of my heart, want to say thanks. And this isn't oh my goodness, thank you so much. It's not that kind of thanks. It's like a legit from cop to cop, like, hey, straight up. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for working today. It sucks. I know it sucks that you're working. I know that you're away from your family. A lot of you, are away from your children. If you're anything like my family, we had to celebrate our Thanksgiving 2 days prior. So it worked for everybody. My sister-in-law is a nurse. My husband's a state trooper. And, so we got to celebrate. Literally, it was last night. When that happened. And so, as a first responder family, you know what it takes. And the thing is, you guys, is the majority of the world, they have no fucking idea. They have no idea. Like, I have I have several family members. They cannot understand why people, we have holidays, and why would people work on holidays? I can't understand. Like, people should not be working on holidays. Everyone should be off. And I understand that. And like, I have that wish for everybody, but here's the fact. Criminals don't take time off. They don't take days off. People getting hurt and dying and shit like that doesn't take time off. We need our first responders, terrorists don't take time off on fucking holidays. We need our military. Like, at the end of the day, we need sheepdogs, because the fucking wolves do not take time off. And that's the long and the short. And just know that, you're doing something really meaningful and impactful, and you don't even realize it. And the reason I wanted to come and be in your ear for Thanksgiving is because you're not going to hear it enough. You're not going to hear enough how important and how, what a big role you're playing by sacrificing your life and in your family's literally lives. You know what I mean? Not like sacrificing your lives like life or death, but like sacrificing your time with them. Like, and the thing is this isn't just like a one holiday thing. This isn't just like a 1 year thing. Oh, I'm going to do this for 1 year and I'm good. Like, no. Mm-mm. And every time you move up, you move up rank and this and that, it changes. You might get on days and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck this, man. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to be patrol officer. I want to go be a sergeant. But guess what? Sergeant's back on fucking overnights and you have to work, holidays and stuff. And so it's always a sacrifice in this job. And it's not a bad thing. And I'm not shitting on it. I mean, we need you. We need people like you. And I just want you to know that I actually give a shit. I'm definitely not too proud to give a shit. I'm very appreciative of every single one of you that are spending your days today, even, the next day, Black Friday, dealing with that fucking mess. Been there, done that, fuck that. And we need you. We need you to be there. And I just want you to take a few minutes. Like, I think it's just really important that you take a few minutes and spend some time kind of reflecting on like why you're doing what you're doing. Like, why are you doing what you're doing today? Why are you where you're at? Like, what are you doing? What got you here? Did you hit some goals? You made a goal to become a police officer or firefighter, EMT, like military. Did you set some goals and you hit them and now what? Right? Like, and now you got to set some new goals. And I think it's a really good time. It's a good time of reflection. A lot of times during the day, Thanksgiving isn't that busy. Usually in the evenings is when the domestics are in Maine. We call them 1045s. They'll start up and because everyone's drunk and pissed off. And, if there's football going on, that just 10X's it. And we all know this. But usually, during the day, it's pretty quiet. So like when you're driving around and this and that, just be reflecting and be in gratitude. Today's a really good day for you to be in gratitude. And yes, I know I'm definitely a lot more, on the lighter side than a lot of your podcast hosts and a lot of your police officers you're ever going to meet. But I'm totally into what you think about, you bring about. I'm really into that. And I fully believe it. In fact, I can tell you story after story, when I was on the road and just day to day in my life, like what I thought about, I brought about. When I'd go into a call and if my head was not in the game and I did not, literally, I would talk to my angels and you guys are familiar with like Saint Michael. That's the Christian based, belief of, him being a saint. Well, in my belief system, he's an archangel. It's essentially the same thing. So Archangel Michael, and I would call on him and I would say, Archangel Michael, I'm going into this really bad call. Like as I'm going code, I'm like thinking to myself and I'm swerving fucking cones and swerving people who don't know how to fuck to drive. My road cops will appreciate that. And so I'm doing that and I'm thinking and I'm praying and I'm like, all right, this is Archangel Michael, please be with me and protect all of my officers. And we're going to have a good outcome. Like this is going to be a good outcome. It's not going to be a shit show. And I know this person is always combative, but you know what? Today they're not going to be combative and it's going to be good. And I would get in this energy and this vibe. And I'm going to tell you 9 times out of 10, it would go good for me. 9 times out of 10, I wasn't going hands-on. I wasn't having problems. Things would just work itself out. And I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, things were good. But there's many, many times, when my head was all fucked up and I believed what everybody else said. Oh yeah, this guy, he's this and that, da, 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 da. And so, I had myself convinced this call was going to go to shit, and then it did, right? So that's the long and the short of an autumn rant, telling you that, focus on gratitude, be thankful for where you're at, be thankful for, what you have. But most important, like, be thankful for the goals that you've accomplished. It is not easy to become a police officer. You have to go through this whole circus. We know it. We all know it. Not that it's like super hard, but it's not super easy anymore. And so you need to kind of pat yourself on the shoulder for that and be proud of who you are and be proud that you're here and be thankful. Just be thankful that you're here and the universe worked with you and everything worked out and you're here and you're doing this job. There's a lot of people that want to be doing this job. There's a lot of people who would love to be doing what you're doing right now, and they'd sacrifice their holidays, but they just can't get in. They can't pass a PT test. They can't pass the test if you can walk and chew gum at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are those are your entry tests. They can't pass them. They might have a hiccup on their background that just no PD is ever going to allow them in. Who knows what the circumstances, but there's a lot of that. And I think that, what happens when we are working patrol and we're working on days we really don't want to be, instead of feeling this gratitude and focusing on something positive, we really go down a downward negative spiral. And I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Like, obviously, like my first couple of years, like I worked in all holidays, and I will tell you, because we don't have kids yet. We have dog children, but we don't have kids. And so like Adam and I, my husband, we just decided, we'd be like, okay, we're going to work. Like, we have Christmas off, but we don't have kids. So we could celebrate Christmas whenever the hell. But if there's somebody who, I'm sorry, if you guys hear my dogs barking in the background, I'm really sorry about that. I have 2 alligators. You never know when they're going to pop off. But that's what we would do, is we would just, we'd be, okay, we're going to offer to work Christmas Day. And then we both work Christmas Day, and then we'd celebrate another time with our families. That was something that we have always done. And, but I can tell you that, as we've got older in our, our careers and stuff, like I'd be like, fuck, man, like I just want to be like everybody else. Just for one holiday, I just want to, spend it with my family on the day that I'm supposed to. And so it can definitely become like, you can go into a negative way. But I'm just saying to you, go back and re-listen to all of this if you have to, and just understand that you're fucking special for doing this, and not special like you're special. No, like you're awesome. And I'm not just saying that. And like, I really respect you, and I'm giving you the respect that you deserve. And, there's people that work with you, they're not going to give you that kind of respect, because they're all pissed off at the fact that they're working, and they're like, yeah, yo, you're a cop. Like, what'd you think? Da, 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 da. But it's like, I might be a cop and I might have signed up for all of this, but like, it doesn't mean I'm not human, and it doesn't mean I don't want to be normal sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, we all want to be normal sometimes. That's like why we're human. We try to be human. No matter how many times we stop being human, like we come back and like we're still human. You know what I mean? So we're always like trying to be that way. And so it is, you have these emotions and these feelings, and you're like, damn, like I really, I'm pissed off. So I'm just saying, today, take the time to be really focused on and grateful for where you are, what you've accomplished, and like set some goals. Today's a great day. Thanksgiving's a great time, especially if you're on patrol and you're listening to me right now, which is why I made this. Just be grateful. Just be grateful and set some goals. If you guys need help, get your ass into the Intuitive Sheepdog Club. If this is like where you're struggling, I'm telling you right now, I can help you out. I can help you out. Imagine having me in your ear consistently every week. Yes. It's damn good. It's good. It's good. If you guys have questions, let me know. I hope this was good. If you listened to this all the way to the end, I'd appreciate it if you let me know. You can let me know by emailing me or shooting me a DM and let me know what you thought. I want you all to stay safe, and happy Thanksgiving.